be praying from that Bible passage. Carry me, they go, Jehovah, carry me, they go, they go, they go, carry me, they go, Baba, carry me, they go, they go, they carry me, they go, Jehovah, carry me, they go, they go, they go, carry me, they go, Baba, carry me, they go, they go, they move me forward, Jehovah, move me forward, 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 move me forward. Baba, move me forward, forward, forward. Move me forward, oh Jehovah, move me forward, forward, forward. Move me forward, Jehovah, move me forward, forward, forward. Move me forward, oh Jehovah, move me forward, forward, forward. Move me forward, Baba, move me forward, forward, forward. Carry me, they go. Messiah, carry me, they go, they go, they go, carry me, they go. Jehovah, carry me, they go, they go, they go. Check for him. 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 17. The Bible says, and the one woman said, oh my Lord, I and this woman dwell in one house, and I was delivered of a child with her in the house. Verse number 18. And it came to pass the third day after that I was delivered, that this woman was delivered also, and we were together. There was no stranger with us in the house, save we two in the house. The Bible says in verse number 19, and this woman's child died in the night because she overlaid it. And she arose at midnight and took my son from beside me while thine handmaid slept, and laid it in her bosom, and laid her dead child in my bosom. Verse 21. And when I arose in the morning to give my child suck, behold, it was dead. But when I considered it in the morning, behold, it was not my son, which I did bear. Now this is a story of what happened among prostitutes. But it's in the Bible, so we're going to learn from it. You know, one day I quoted a scripture, and everybody was looking at me because it was talking about Hagar. So I told them, now listen, forget Hagar now. It is in the Bible, let's learn from the Bible. This story is in the Bible. It happened to prostitutes. So leave the prostitute out of it now. Let us get the story. The Bible says two women got pregnant, and then they delivered babies. One delivered, the other one delivered 3 days after, 72 hours after. The Bible says to us, they were all together. Now listen, when you deliver a baby, somehow you attach to your baby to the extent that you know your baby. If they mix your baby with babies, you will know your own. If they mix your baby with many babies, you will know your own. Sir. The Bible says to us, there were two of them in the house, everybody with their own baby. Probably there were 2 rooms, 2 beds in the room. This one was sleeping beside the baby, this one was sleeping beside the baby. One of them became very careless. And while sleeping, he slept on top of the baby until the baby suffocated and died. That woman was slept, sir. When women give birth to children, they don't sleep anyhow. Am I right? No, they don't sleep anyhow. When they are sleeping, they get up very easily. So my mother was telling me when I was still very young, that when a woman gives birth, the woman behaves like a dog. Because her antennas are up. She doesn't sleep deeply. Everything that sounds like that baby will wake her up. Everything. Sir. In fact, she will get up and be ferocious. Have you seen dogs that give birth to babies before? If you come close, they will bite you and forget their teeth in your body. Even chicken does it. Am I right? Cuckoo. When you get close to a chicken that has just delivered, it will get angry and pursue your grandfather and everybody together. Why? Because you just delivered and then you are troubling it. Now, the Bible says to us, this woman was sleeping. I don't know how she rolled. She now rolled on top of her baby. Her baby was also sleeping. And before she knew it, she slept on top of the baby and kept on sleeping until the baby started gasping for breath, until the baby died. See, people don't die. Human beings don't die easily. No, human beings don't die easily. Human beings don't die easily. I heard of a baby that was buried for 72 hours or so, the baby was still alive. Yes. I heard of a young child that house collapsed on top of them. When he was going to school, I don't know what him and his daddy was talking about. He told his daddy, that his father told him that no matter what happens to you, I will always come to get you. I'll come and get you. That was the last thing they spoke about. And the boy left for school. And an earthquake occurred and the schools sank. The building sank. When they got there, they were telling them, sorry, all the children had died. They all collapsed. They picked a few of them. They couldn't get the rest. The father asked the question after they finished the funeral and dropped flowers. Where is the classroom? He said, it's here. Which area does my son see? The class teacher came and said, around this area. The father started digging the place. The father dug. It took him 4 days. He kept on digging, kept on digging, kept on digging. As you know, because the house was many layers. Kept on digging. As he was digging, after a while, he started calling the name of the boy. The boy was answering with a faint voice. But the boy has told his friends, my daddy will come for us. My daddy will come and get us. See, my daddy told me he will come for us. The man dealt for 4 days. On the 4th day, he called the boy. The boy answered with a faint voice. He kept on digging until finally he brought out the boy. The boy said his friends were waiting. They were able to rescue some of the friends that refused to die because they knew that the man was coming. 4 days. They've not eaten. See, people don't die easily, sir. This human life, except you give up, it doesn't go anywhere. Learn not to give up easily, sir. In fact, if in life you start the business, you give up easily, you will die easily, sir. Somebody can slap you very hot slap, you just die. Don't give up easily. Something just happened to you, you say, I'm not doing anymore. That is a sign that you can give up easily. See, there was the day I was teaching here on death, and I said, and he gave up the ghost and died. How many remember that teaching? There was the day I showed it on here. He gave up the ghost and then died. I showed you several people that first of all gave up the ghost before they died. If you don't give up, you will not die. Paul the apostle, they beheaded him. He refused to die. His head was still bouncing, jumping for some hours before he died. There was a certain man, he was a chaplain, he was a priest. They beheaded him. He carried his head and kept on walking. They said he walked for 3 kilometers. He carried it, picked up his head and started walking 3 kilometers before he fell down. Because wind entered into his body and started walking on the system, then he now fell down with his head. Human beings don't die easily, sir. It is the spirit. Now the Bible says, so this woman overlaid her baby, and the baby suffocated and died. The Bible went further and said, as soon as she got up, maybe to breastfeed the baby, she discovered the baby had died. She checked, what do I do? This other woman's baby is still alive. When I said, okay, fine. She took the baby and put there, carried her own baby, carried this woman's baby and put around herself and slept. And maybe, not even sleep, maybe open one eye and be checking. You know how those things happen because she had done wickedness. She can't sleep again. She would just open one eye and be checking. When the other woman got up, she was pretending she was sleeping. The Bible says this other woman got up at a certain time to breastfeed her baby. Check this out. Does not. How can my baby just die? For what? Try to breast. No. This baby have died. She carried the baby till daybreak. It happened at midnight. That's what the Bible says. Carried the baby, sat down, 2 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, when day broke, she checked the baby and considered it and said, no, this is not my baby. This is the one I gave birth. The other one said, no, come here, forget it. Who do you think you are? No, this is my baby. Eh? The quarrel started. They said, fine. The people gathered everywhere and started settling them. They could not settle them. They said, let's go to the king. So they moved to the king because everybody had heard that Solomon was a very wise man. So let's go. Yeah, let's go. When they go to the king, the woman that killed her own baby was saying, in fact, it's my baby. It's my own. In fact, you can't have the baby. In fact, if you do any cracker, we won't do today. And so on and so forth. Kept on shouting. The Bible says when they got there, Solomon said, all right, what is the case? The woman came and said, 3 days, we gave birth to child 3 days apart. We were in the same house, no stranger with us. The room was locked when we all slept. This woman slept on top of her baby and the baby died. Now she took my own baby and exchanged at midnight. When I got up to breastfeed my baby, I said, this is not my baby. I waited till daybreak so I can check. And I checked, I think it's not my baby. So the king said, all right. Silence everywhere. People kept quiet. The other one was, it's my baby, it's my baby. So the king said, can I have a sword? So one soldier came and brought very sharp sword, shiny, and raised it up. Can I have the baby? So they brought the baby. Then the king said, we shall cut the baby into two, and one person will have half, and the other person will have half. The woman who killed her baby said, yes, kill the baby. Cut the baby into two, so we share the baby. Are you understanding? As soon as she said so, the other woman knelt and said, sir, don't kill the baby. Give her the baby. When the baby grows up, the baby will recognize the mother. Normally, don't worry yourself, sir. Don't kill the baby. So the woman said, stop. Give this woman the baby. Because it's obvious. If it is this woman's child, she will never say kill the baby. Everybody say, News spread everywhere. Child. Our guys will look at it again this time. News spread everywhere. There are levels. But truly, in fact, madam, in fact, you must be an idiot. People are hitting her. No, are you understanding what happened? People started pushing her. Come on, get out of this. You stink, man. Thought she was even, the way she was even crying, we thought it was her baby, not knowing that she was a wicked woman. She could not talk. Then I asked her, did you sleep on your baby or not? I'm very sorry. We were pretending before. That was how they gave the baby to the real mother. Now let us put out the message there. At midnight, many things happen. And we're already at midnight. So we're going to pray seriously and sort things out this midnight. Many things happen. We're going to consider 12 things, but we're going to consider it in prayers. 12. Did you see my son? And you came back and sat down. Finish whatever you are sent, finish it. Anytime you run errand, if you have not seen what you are sent, don't come back. I told you guys we are going to get speaker. I came back with speakers. That's where I behave. My wife knows me when I tell you I'm going to do something. It's not done. Don't ever go on errand and come back with stories. It doesn't defeat you. It's a sign you failed. Don't come back with, I did not know. Come back with results. All right. Let's go. Number one, the first thing is contention. The spirit of contention. Where's it? Pause the video.